Today we will be talking about filling out the App Store listing form for our mobile app. Before we start, let's first learn what is App Store listing form and what does it serve. Your mobile app is ready. You are done with your tests. You are confident with your design and you are ready to go live. Before you do that, before you go ahead and click on that publish button, you need to make sure that your App Store listing is filled out properly. And to do that, all you need to do is clicking on publish, once again the publish button, and there you are. Welcome with the App Store listing form. Well, App Store listing form is one of the most important factors that affect your search results on app stores and your install rates. And you need to fill it out very carefully. On the screen, you will see each section you need to fill out. And on this exclamation mark, you will have further clarifications about what each section serves. So starting with the application name, it is basically the app name that will be shown on both App Store and Google Play. It is important to highlight here that your application name must be a unique one, especially for App Store, because Apple does not allow apps with the same name. Moving on, you need to choose the main language of your application, which is published on the store. So you have all these options to choose to. It would be wise to choose the language of the app store that your app is published in. So if your language is in Italian, you should probably go with Italian App Store, where you would need to restrict your app visibility in other regions. If let's say you are already selling worldwide, then of course English would be the best option for you. Moving on with the category. So you first need to choose the major category that describes your app the best. So it's a shopping app. Shopney builds shopping apps. So usually it would be wise to go with shopping as the main collection, but of course it definitely may differ from your own scenario, your own use case, and what you sell. All right, moving on with the subtitle. So subtitle is a very short description about your mobile app. It will be shown right under your app name on app stores. It is limited with 30 characters, and you basically need to use keywords that represents your app the most, because as well as the keywords we will set in just a minute, all the words that you use in your app name, your subtitle, also serves the search results of your app. We have already chosen the major category. Now we will choose the sector. You see all these different sectors here, right? So we sell mostly quite a number of things, right? So it wouldn't be wise for me to go with only sport equipments or music and audio, as I also sell photos. So for this reason, I will be going with other. But let's say I'm selling only jewelry. Of course, my sector would be jewelry or medical, relevantly, vice versa. Moving on with minor category. It is basically the second category that describes your app. Our category is shopping. You also have other options. Let's say you are selling children books. Of course, the minor category would once again be books, or it could also be education if you are selling especially for their education, selling books for their education. We will go with lifestyle for our app. Moving on with the metadata. Now, this is very important, especially in terms of the keywords, the App Store optimization, and whether your app will result in higher ranks in search results. So you start with writing your description that could be maximum of 4,000 characters. So you need to provide an engaging description that highlights the features and functionality of your app. Suggestion is definitely at least 2 paragraphs where you first share information about your brand and company, and the rest would focus more on what you offer within the app and what's the advantage for your customers to shop within your mobile app. Moving on with the promotional text, it's an information for your store visitors about your app on both stores. So you can choose to highlight your discounts or campaigns on this section. It is once again limited to 170 characters. And what we've written here is the push the limits of technology with high tech. The latest smart devices, powerful computers, stylish designs, and much more await you. So I'm basically promoting my app. Moving on with the keywords. It is very, very important to keep in mind that when writing your keywords, you do not make spaces between. All right. So let me just delete this one. So you would need to go with high-tech, comma, and everything needs to be connected without any spaces. And then you need to share some, copy and paste some URLs here. So you need to copy and paste your privacy page URL. That is exactly the privacy policy page used on your website. The support URL, which would be the contact us or about us pages of your store. If you have a separate link for that, yeah, please go ahead and paste that as well. Paste that one as well. For marketing, it is if you don't have, once again, a separate URL for marketing purposes, this will be your website URL directly. And as a copyright, it is also depending on your brand and company. You write the name of the person or entity that owns the copyrights of your brand and app. Furthermore, to launch any app, we will ask you to add us as admin on your developer accounts. So if you don't have a developer account yet, please reach out to our support team and ask them and ask for their assistance on how to create this. We have also prepared very detailed guides on our support library. Please go ahead and check them out. And once you check them out and add us as admin on your accounts, we will be ready to go ahead with your submission process. And where do we detect your account names? On this section. So please make sure to write your Apple account and Google Play developer account's name here. And if you have any notes for our teams to take care of, please just share them with us here as well. If you have any further questions or need help with anything, please feel free to get back to us 24/7 and we will be happy to help.